Hello viewers, welcome to As to the Throne channel. I'm Lorena Dwar, and before we start, if you've not subscribed yet, kindly hit on the red button written subscribe, and please do subscribe to As to the Throne channel. Thank you for that. Well, I want to thank you all for the support that you've recorded us in one way or the other. All the people who have supported As to the Throne channel in one way or the other, I really appreciate you and I say thank you. And again, just to let you know that this is the place where we get to motivate, inspire, and even learn from each other through the stories that we share. And you can see that from the previous videos, we've been hosting different people. And I believe it's impacted someone's life somewhere due to the feedback that we've received. Well, today it's a little bit different because we're gonna do like those assumptions that we have about Dubai, because people do think that there's certain things that don't happen in Dubai or certain things that happen in Dubai. Well, let's just get to share, and that is from my point of view, the assumptions that people have about Dubai, if not UAE. First, UAE is a country, that is United Arab Emirates, and it has 7 states, of which Dubai is one of the states. States or city, yeah. Dubai is one of the cities in UAE, and the capital city of United Arab Emirates or UAE is Abu Dhabi, and followed by Dubai. And mostly, I think Dubai is known more than Abu Dhabi. I think so. I don't know, because it's basically the main hub of tourists whenever people come to UAE. The first thing you hear is Dubai. So, I believe because of course, United Arab Emirates is an Islamic state. It's an Islamic country. So definitely the first thing that runs into somebody's mind is like, there are no churches. Well, just to let you know that we have many churches in Dubai, and if I can name a few, we have King's Revival Church, and we have Enlightened Christian Gathering, that is ECG, among others. And so we get to go to church. So we are not, there's freedom of religion, freedom of worshipping, let me say that, yeah. So we get to go to church. So if you've heard maybe myths that there are no churches in Dubai, it's a lie. We have churches in many of them, so you can get to go to the churches whenever you're free. And mostly, by the way, weekends are Friday and Saturday. So like those days, you can go to church any day. There's always a service every day, so you can get yourself at least on your day off. You can't have any excuse. You can go to whichever church you'd like to go to. So another thing is about dress code, because being an Islamic country, of course, they have to dress in the buibui. I've said it in Swahili, yeah, the buibui. So some assume that you can't put on pair of trousers, or you can't put on pair of shorts. There's freedom of dressing. You can dress in whichever way you want, being that it's, like I told you when I was starting, it's the main hub of tourists. So you find like people all over the world are coming to Dubai to tour, to see the sights, to relax, such things. So there's that freedom of dressing. You can put on anything you want. Sleeveless dress, mini skirt, mini dress, except during Ramadan. I believe you all know during Ramadan, it's the fasting period for the Muslims. So during this time, there's some restrictions, which it's applicable only during this time of Ramadan, of which you have to dress decently. That narrows me to another point, like the Ramadan time. Like some people think that you can't move around, you can't eat anything, you can't do anything. Business is as usual. You have to go to work, except that the hours of working are always reduced. So you find that some of the restrictions, you can't just walk with something extra mini. You have to be decent in your dressing. You have to be decent in your dressing code. And again, eating in public, no, during Ramadan. Eating in public, chewing gum, drinking water in public. But then you can eat in your house before you leave or go somewhere. You can eat at your place of work in a disclosed place, or restaurants are also operational still during this time. So you can hop into any restaurant and just grab something and eat. So the assumption that you cannot do anything during Ramadan, you can. I think that's one of the things also that people do assume about Dubai. Another thing is cohabiting. Hey, sensitive. Hey. Okay. What do I mean by cohabiting? Like staying together, opposite sex. You know, being a Muslim country, you have to have, for you to stay with a man or a woman, he or she has to be your wife or he has to be your husband. What do I mean with this? In this way, you have to have your marriage certificate and present it, of course, to the government or authorities to show that indeed you guys are married. Then you can stay in one room or one house together. But just hopping here and there, it's a little bit restricted. Yes, you can do that. It's not allowed. It's illegal. In short, it's illegal. Get your marriage certificate, present it to the concerned authorities, departments, and stay with your wife or your husband freely, without having any fear of the police coming on you or anything happening to you, you know? Yeah. And then one thing also that I think some people do assume is that, of course, Dubai is a desert. It's a desert city, basically Middle East, United Arab Emirates. It's a desert, so people do assume like there are no rains at all, but we do experience rains. Actually, we just ended our winter like 2 weeks back. I think it's 2 weeks back that we ended our winter, and it rained. So yes, the sun, we have sun. I think I'm not quite sure about the figures, how many months we do have it, but yes, it does rain. It does rain. We do experience it. The rains, though, for I think it's countable number of days. You can actually count number of days in a year that it rains. Yes. And then there's also this thing that, of course, being Islamic country or Muslim country, pork is restricted. Of course, we respect that. But then if you go to any hypermarkets or supermarkets, they're designated places that do sell porks. So you can just go there and purchase it, buy it, and yeah. So long as it's not like displayed in public or no, you can just the designated places inside the supermarkets or even hypermarkets that to say any supermarket, there is a designated place that if you want, you have to ask, they'll guide you to where you can get it. So that's it. Take, you can eat it, yeah. And then there's this that people do say, like, you know, mostly because it's the main tourist place in the world, like I've said, like, I don't know how many times. So you find that most celebrities, everyone wants to come to Dubai, and when they come, they post the pictures either on Instagram or on Facebook, in this place and this place, and they're really, really amazing sites in UAE and in Dubai to visit. Many tourist attraction sites, and also many like beaches around. So yes, so it means guys do say, like, they think when you're in Dubai you visit all these places, but don't be shocked if I tell you that some of us, including me, we've not visited all those places. We've not, as much as, yes, we are living in this country, but some of the places, me personally, I've not visited like every place. Yeah. So don't assume that when you see maybe Atlantis, everyone who lives in Dubai has gone to Atlantis. Or if you see, which place again? Yeah, those tourist attraction sites that everyone in Dubai who lives in Dubai have gone to them. No. Yeah, it's not everyone who has gone to them, actually. So with that, I hope maybe you've learned 1 or 2, 3 things about Dubai, as well as some of the maybe assumptions that you do always have about Dubai. And we'll continue, of course, hosting people as well. We got to share our stories to the world, which I think always do impact a lot. You get to learn from different people, the background, they're growing up, how they maneuvered around through the challenges that they were facing, you know. So I'd urge you that if you're still watching till now and you've not subscribed, I think I need to really literally take your hand and put it on the subscribe button. Anyway, please do subscribe to S to the Throne channel. And thank you for today. Until next time, see you.